I'm Craig and I'm going to be sharing a few of my thoughts about the Roland GR-55. Today I'm playing a GK3B equipped Basslab L-Bow 6-string bass into the GR-55 through a radial duplex passive stereo DI into a Focusrite Sapphire. The Roland GR-55 is the latest in a long line of guitar synths. It combines the best of previous guitar synths with the modelling found in the VG99 and VB99 units. It's not strictly a GR plus a VG unit, it contains elements of both, but this is the first time both series have come together in one unit. The GR-55 can be used in guitar or bass mode, so today I'm going to look at the bass side of things. There's plenty of videos around that show the bass modelling or someone running through the presets. However, today I'm going to show you some presets that I've come up with. And these are what I use in a live situation. So they're not going to be terribly outlandish or spacey or whatever, but just some sounds that I find useful in a band or duo setting. The basic premise of the GR-55 is that you have 4 channels. 1, your guitar or bass sound. 2, a modelled guitar or bass sound. Channels 3 and 4 are 2 independent synth channels or voices. These 4 elements can be mixed together or isolated within a patch, and can be fed into 2 comprehensive independent effects units. You also have delay, chorus and reverb at the end of the chain, but you can still bypass this right to the end. That means you apply effects only to the channels you want to. So for instance, you can have your bass bypass the effects chain altogether if you want to. It takes some planning, but then hopefully you'll be thinking more about what you're playing rather than the mechanics of operating the GR. In a perfect world, I'd just like to have one patch and I just switch everything on and off. My main patch is kind of like this, it's just my bass sound, and I can switch on an octave or rotary effect from the bass. Using GK volume, I can mix in a Rhodes sound that has some delay on it. So that's about 4 quite different sounds just from one memory location. Normally with synth sounds, I only apply them to the top 3 strings to prevent misfiring notes from the lower strings. It also allows me to play synth chords, but keep a dry bass note. One thing I really like about the VB99 and the GR-55 is the inclusion of guitar modelling. It's very evident how it responds when you move up the harmonics on a string. It's a more realistic response than if you just put the bass through a normal pitch shifter. I've attached an additional expression pedal that I'll either use for pitch shifting or filtering. I find it's best practice to keep physical controls doing the same sort of thing per patch if possible, otherwise you may have assigned something and either forget it's there or you forget what it does. I'm trying to come up with a patch naming convention that reminds me of controller assignments, but it's usually hard to remember what my code is. So these are some of my general use patches. Sometimes I need to create a patch for a specific song, so here's some of those. All in all, the GR-55 represents great value for money, and while it's true the sounds work out of the box, there are some incredible things that you can do with this unit. If you can think of it, chances are there's a way to do it. I prefer to program the unit directly from the interface, however you might prefer the excellent GR-55 editor available for free from the vGuitar 4. Well, that's all for now, thanks for watching.